Sound, Chapter 13, Class 8th, First Part. Sound, it is a form of energy which help us to hear something. Now, in this chapter, we will study different types of sound, production of sound, characteristics of sound, propagation of sound through a medium like solid, liquid, and gas, and sound produced by musical instrument, pleasant and unpleasant sound. For example, music and noise pollution. Children, we hear different types of sound around us in our everyday life, like ticking of cloth, the rustle of paper, ringing of telephone, ringing of mobile, ringing of school bells, horns of vehicles, sound of flying aeroplane, raining, talking to each other, etc. And you can even hear the sound of your breathing. You can judge lots of things happening only by hearing sounds. All the animals and birds also produce different types of sound. Children, in the pic you are seeing the dog is barking and the girl is playing flute. At a music concert, we hear the sound produced by various musical instruments like sitar, veena, violin, guitar, tanpura, piano, harmonium, flute, shehnai, tabla, etc. So these sound produced by the musical instrument, so these are pleasant to our ear, and all the music, the music sound of the different songs, so these are also pleasant to our ear. Now activity 1, we hear different types of sound around you. Method is close your eyes, keep absolutely silent and listen carefully for 5 minutes. Make a list of 10 interesting sounds that you heard in the space given below. I have done for you. We hear the sound of utensils, telephone bell, chirping of birds, buzzing of bee, chattering of monkey if you are in a park, school bell, talking student, ringing telephone, horns of vehicle, voice of shopkeeper, voice of different person, etc. Thus, we hear sound from various sources like humans, birds, animals, bells, machines, vehicles, televisions, radios, etc. Now, sound, this is a sensation felt by our ears, and it is a form of energy that makes us able to hear. Children, this is the definition of sound. Sound is a form of energy, and that makes us able to hear. And to communicate through sound, we need at least 3 factors. And what are these? First one is there should be some source of sound which can produce sound. Some source of sound. Second is there should be a medium through which the sound can travel, like air through which sound can be transmitted. Third one is there should be a sensor like for that is ear, which can identify the sound and decode the meaning of the sound being produced by the source. Activity 2, finding out how sound is produced. Now the method is listen to the various sound producing objects around you and observe how they produce sound and write your observation. For example, the human beings, they are talking, then their vocal cords vibrating. Buzzing of bees, if you are listening sound of buzzing of bees, and this is produced by the movement of the wings. Veena, musical instrument, so it produces sound by the vibration of stretched string. Tabla, by the vibration of stretched membrane. Flute, by the vibration of air column. Sitar, by the vibration of string. Radio or TV, diaphragm of the speaker vibrate. So these produces sound. Production of sound. A vibrating object which produces sound. So this has a certain amount of energy and which travels in the form of sound waves. The energy required to make an object vibrate and produce sound is provided by some outside sources like our hand, wind, etc. Now let us do some more activity to understand how sound is produced. Activity 3. To observe the production of sound. For this activity, material required: an empty bottle, a sheet of paper and a rubber band. Now method: first attach one end of the rubber band to the fixed spot like a nail or a hook on the wall. Now hold the other end with your finger. Stretch the rubber band and pluck at its middle part with the other hand. Is a sound produced? And now what kind of motion can you observe in the rubber band? We will observe the rubber band this move to and fro or backward and forth. So that is it vibrate. Now try to produce as many different sound as you can with each of these things separately. And when these objects were on the table, did they produce any sound? So we will observe they don't produce any sound till they don't vibrate. So what did you have to do each things to produce a sound? Means to produce a sound the things has to vibrate. When the vibrations are done, then only sound can be produced. Now activity 4. Aim is to see how sound is produced and material required: only a bicycle with bell. Now method or procedure: touch a silent bell of your bicycle. You don't find anything special in it because it is not producing sound. Now ring the bicycle bell and touch it gently again. Now you will find that ringing bell which is producing sound, this is vibrating. That is, it is moving back and forth continuously through a very small distance. Now if you hold this ringing bell tightly with your hand, it stops vibrating and the sound coming from it also stops. Now from this activity we observe it is clear that when the bicycle bell vibrate, it produces sound, and when the bicycle bell stops vibrating, the sound also stops. From this activity, we conclude that sound is produced when an object vibrates. Vibrates means back and forth or right and left side to and fro movement. Now, activity 5. Our aim is to show how sound are produced by vibration. And for this activity, material required: a polythene, a tin can, a steel tray, few rice grains, a rubber band, a ruler or a spoon. Now method: take a tin can. Now spread the polythene over the open side of the can and fix it with the help of rubber band as shown in the pic. Now put some rice grain over the polythene. Now hold the steel tray at some distance above the can and produce sounds by banging the tray with a spoon or rubber as shown in the pic. Now observation: so we will see that on banging the tray with the spoon or ruler, the rice grain on the polythene start vibrating. Now children, fill in the blanks after observing the above activity. When the steel tray is hit with a spoon, it produces vibrations. When the steel tray is hit with a spoon, then the steel tray produces vibration which travel through air and reach the can. As a result, the polythene stretch over the can. This start vibrating and this causes the rice grain over it to move. Now some examples are the buzzing sound of a bee or mosquito. So this is produced by the vibrations of their wings. Children, you are seeing the bee buzzing. So they are producing sound. So that is only due to the vibration of their wings. The sound in a sitar, veena or guitar means stringed instrument. So this is produced by the vibration of stretched string or stretched wire. Children, you are seeing in a pick, in a guitar, sound is produced by the vibration of strings when plucked. A person is playing guitar. Now, the sound of our voice. Whenever we speak, the sound of our. This is produced by the vibration of two vocal cords in our throat, caused by the air coming from the lungs. Now you can feel it by pressing your finger lightly on your throat, little below the chin, while speaking. When you touch your throat, then you can feel the vibrating vocal cords. Children, here you is seeing sound is produced when our vocal cord vibrate, a pick of our vocal cord. Now the sound of a drum or tabla, or we can say the membrane instrument in which the membrane is or skin is used. So this is produced by the vibration of its skin or membrane when struck. In a drum, sound is produced by the vibration of its skin when struck. Similarly, other membrane instrument like dholak and tabla, sound is produced by the vibration of their skin. The sound of a flute, bansuri, is produced by the vibration of air enclosed in the flute tube. Because the flute tube, this is hollow, empty, and in the empty flute tube, air is present. So, by the vibration of air, sound is produced. Now the sound of the school bell, so this is produced by the vibration of an iron or brass plate when it is hit by a hammer. If a school bell is made up of iron plate, then it also produces sound, and if it is of brass, then also produces sound by hitting with a hammer. The sound in a radio or television is produced by the vibration of the thin diaphragm of a speaker. In radio or television, diaphragm is used. So by the vibration of diaphragm, sound is produced. Hold a plastic scale firmly at the edge of a table. Now strike the loose end with another hand. Now you will notice that sound is produced due to the vibration produced by the plastic ruler. Sound is produced by the vibrating object, and we can make a ruler vibrate to produce sound. Now children, answer some questions. What happens when you ring the bell of your bicycle? When you ring the bell of your bicycle. Now its answer is the bell vibrates and produces sound. Question 2. Which part of the bee or mosquito produces buzzing sound? Its answer is wings vibration. Wings vibration produces buzzing sound. Question 3. Which part of our throat is used to produce sound? Answer is vocal cords. Vocal cords vibrate to produce sound. Question 4. How sound is produced in a radio or television? In a radio or television, vibration of diaphragm of a speaker produces sound.